Yeah.
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you? World? Welcome to episode 12 of the Woolies podcast. Before I forget, this is a weaving, knitting, crocheting, and fiber podcast from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. My name is Haley.
I'm Brienne.
You can find me everywhere on the internet as Lock Knits.
And you can find me everywhere as moon_and_yarn.
Wow. That was good.
We said
That was a good intro. Love it. So hi. We were just discussing about how Turner's should probably sponsor us. Turner's, whenever you're ready, you can hit us up at the Woolies podcast at gmail.com and we'll talk turkey. Speaking of turkeys, I just saw Bree.
Did you do it on purpose?
No.
Wow.
Bree just saw a turkey in my backyard, and I was like equal parts terrified and excited. And I grabbed my phone and I went outside and took like some very bad quality photos of like a turkey's tail feathers at like coming outside of a bush to I guess like show Chris later. Like I don't know. I get excited whenever there's animals in the yard. And I like take a picture of it and I'm like, Chris, look at this thing that was here. And he's like,
this wild animal.
We live in the woods. Like,
I almost took a video of it.
it was scary. Turkeys are scary.
Really?
It was like a pheasant, like a turkey pheasant.
I think it was a lady turkey.
Oh, it looked a little trim, like for a turkey. I think of turkeys as like a little junk in the trunk. They're kind of like puffy.
Yeah, I think those are the male turkeys.
Oh, okay.
Is anyone expert on turkeys out there? Can you help us?
Yeah.
Because we obviously don't know.
It was.
Educate us.
It was scary. I couldn't imagine living in like Florida where they just have those cranes that like just come out and they go like, with their long legs and everything.
But what about alligators? Could you imagine having a hole in your alligator just in there?
No. Macy and I talked about Mace of Skeins is from Texas, and we always compare like Texas food to Pennsylvania food, Texas heat to Pennsylvania heat. Like we just go back and forth on everything. And I was telling her about groundhogs, like because groundhogs just are around, and I said like, oh, the place where they do Groundhog's Day is like an hour from where I live, and she was like, wait, that's real? I was like, what do you mean?
Wait, so is Groundhog's Day just a Pennsylvania holiday?
No, it's not just a Pennsylvania holiday. Macy legit told me that she thought that Groundhog's Day was something that weathermen made up for children. I was like busting out laughing to myself reading these messages. She's so funny. Macy
needs to come out here and we all need to go to Punxsutawney.
If you're not from the United States or Pennsylvania apparently, there's a city in PA called Punxsutawney, and once a year, February 2nd, is Groundhog's Day, and they have Punxsutawney Phil, who is a groundhog that's been replaced many times over, and there is some chancellor of groundhogs or whatever, I don't know what they're called, and this guy like picks up Punxsutawney Phil, and if he sees his shadow, yeah, exactly like this, if he sees his shadow, there's 6 more weeks of winter.
I thought if he sees the shadow, spring is around the corner. But if he doesn't see his shadow, there's 6 more weeks of winter.
It's one of those things.
One of those things.
But the most important takeaways are groundhog, lifting of groundhog, shadow, no shadow, 6 weeks of winter.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. Like, now that I'm saying it out loud, it sounds so stupid.
Ridiculous. But people go there and they just get morning drunk.
Yeah, they do this at like 6 in the morning or 6 or 7.
Enough that it's on the morning news.
It's on the morning news, and people are like shit-faced, hammered drunk.
I have yarn on my tea.
I have like mohair this like everywhere in I was like pulling it out of mine. Anyway, so yeah, that's Groundhog's Day. If you want to know more about this holiday that sounds very made up, just Google it. It's a real thing.
It's real.
Also, groundhogs are real. They're very cute.
So, in Texas, I guess we can try this conversation another time, but what's their weird rodents that they have?
Like armadillos, I think.
Oh, I would love to see one of those in real life.
I would never even... I think armadillos seem like they would be fake to me because they're like the roly-poly. You know what I mean? I don't know. They they just seem like ridiculous. But I guess a groundhog is pretty ridiculous too.
Yeah, it is.
They're just like a ball of fluff with no neck.
No, you know what's ridiculous? Beavers.
Beavers are funny.
Mm-hmm.
Beavers are very funny.
Yep.
I don't know if I've ever seen a beaver in real life.
I have once, just once though.
Are they scary?
No, they're cute. And
feel
then
like
you
they're-
see your tail, and they're just like,
Isn't their tail like huge and like big to like snack stuff?
yeah, it looks like it'd be really weird textured. I didn't touch it. Like,
Yeah.
I was just like, ooh. It kind of creeped me out.
Yeah, so we have a lot of giant rodent creatures in Pennsylvania.
Welcome to our Mother Nature podcast.
Yeah.
Now. Where we talk about rodents.
And turners and basically all things except the 4 subjects that I outlined 5 minutes ago. We're 7 minutes in and we have not talked about yarn at all.
You're welcome.
But we have successfully introduced ourselves, which is farther than we usually get.
Yeah, that's true.
So, this is ordinarily where we would talk about what we're wearing. I am sweating, so I'm not wearing anything of note at all. I'm wearing a $20 shirt from Hot Topic because I'm 13 years old.
It has holes in it, so now you're cool.
Yeah. This is my like sporty goth look. I used to wear this stuff, like kind of stuff to gym class because you have to like change into gym clothes. And I would wear like this and like purple shorts and like knee-high socks that were like black and white striped.
You.
And then do nothing. Like immediately get to gym class and be like, this is stupid. You know what I mean? Anyway.
Did you have the booty shorts that had like goth on the back?
No, but it's funny that you would say that because I have them now.
Ooh.
I have the ones with like the skeleton hands
Yeah.
on them. Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Thriving.
What about you? Your whole outfit looks amazing.
I have my Yarn Snob shirt on from Shelly Can.
Shelly Can, she's awesome.
I've actually lost this shirt for a while, and I just found it because I was packing. I was like, ooh.
I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, I lost it for probably a good year.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
It is, yeah. I love it. Yeah, I lost it and I actually bought another one, so I actually have a white and red one too.
I've seen that one.
Yeah.
That's the one that I'm familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
What about your earrings?
These earrings. Wow, I can't remember who they're from right now.
They're really cool looking.
I got them from a fellow weaver who also does like pom-pom and now like pom-pom jewelry, makes pom-poms, and now she's making these earrings.
Nice.
And I feel like an idiot because I don't remember her.
I mean, you have
That's for
a
nothing.
million pairs of
I
earrings.
have a lot of earrings.
Like, a lot. How many pairs do you think you have if you had to guess?
Oh my goodness. Don't judge me.
It's okay.
I probably have definitely over 100.
Yeah.
Maybe close to 200.
Where do you keep them?
I have like a big jewelry
Oh, like a...
stand that I
okay.
keep them all in.
I got you.
So it is hefty and has lots of room for lots of earrings.
Nice.
Yeah.
All of your... I mean, to be fair, though, all of your earrings are like the size of multiple pairs of earrings because you have like large
Yeah.
style, like you wear big chunky
I
earrings.
do.
so-
I like statement earrings a lot.
Yeah, statement earrings,
Yeah.
sorry.
I have a lot of clay earrings.
Yeah.
I've been holding back my earring buying abilities because I can't wear them unless for the podcast because I don't like wearing these with masks because it just gets
Be like
tangled.
impossible.
And I already broke a pair just like taking my mask on and off, so
Did you really?
yeah.
Oh, that's so sad.
Okay.
Another casualty.
Yeah.
So the mask efforts. Look at Tater.
Tater!
What are you doing?
Why do you put yourself in just like that little hole back there? Oh.
I hope you guys can hear that. Anyway. Alright.
Let's talk about yarn.
Let's
Let's do it.
yarn stuff. FOs is first, right? Let's
Sure.
start with yours today because I cannot stop staring at that.
Okay.
I am in love with this piece.
Bum, ba-dum, bum. Look how neutral it is.
It's like so, like I thought you did neutral stuff before. This is like neutral with
This
a
is
capital N.
neutral.
Love.
So this is actually was really fun for me, mainly because I actually made this from a fiber pack from Wallflower Weavings. And she is someone that I've wanted to buy yarn from for very, very, very long time. but I always miss it. Like usually when she puts stuff in her shop, it sells out pretty fast. And she started doing like these little fiber packs, and all of her yarns are all sustainably made. So she gets them from farmers that she knows very well, and then usually her color ones, she solar dyes them herself, which I think is amazing, and does natural dye. So even like it comes with like these locks. I've never even used locks before, and so that was fun to like try to figure out how I want to do this. And it also came with some macrame rope, and I never weave with macrame rope, but I did it and I actually really liked it, and I kind of regret selling all my macrame rope that I had in my moving sale. But yeah, she hand spun art yarn that she does herself also is in there. So, and there was some like lightly dyed sari silk. So yeah, it was a lot of fun to make. And then of course the French's Line brand.
Beautiful.
But yeah, I really love this piece so much.
So where is this going to be in your shop when you're on hiatus?
Yes. Yeah, eventually I'll open up my shop again once I'm moved. And I plan on having a pretty large, well, I shouldn't really say large, but a good amount of weavings for my new shop update.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So yeah, this will be a part of it.
I love that. What made you like feel the neutrals out?
Well, this is like all.
Oh, that was all from. So
yeah.
you just took the. Yes, I get it.
This was all from a fiber pack from her that was like already curated, and I just used it.
So beautiful.
Thanks. Yeah, I really love it.
I love the locks.
I do too. I actually ordered some more locks to try to play with.
Yeah.
And then when I was actually in my packing, I found a bag of multicolored locks that I have that has like purple, orange, yellow, and I think a little bit of like green in there.
You know, it'd be so cool.
Halloween.
Yes, that. Also, if you did like a whole weaving of all like almost exactly the same neutral like beige colors, and then put the locks in there.
Oh yeah.
So the locks do the talking, and then.
That's so cute.
I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize.
Come here, baby. Come here. Tater gets like really lonely sometimes for absolutely no reason. Like we can leave for a normal amount of time. She's fine, and then like we go upstairs to go to bed, and she's like meow.
Avery does the same exact thing.
Like I'm right here. Like you know where we are. You live here.
Yeah.
We do the same thing every day.
It's so cute though.
Tater.
Tater's the
Anyway,
best.
sorry.
No, it's okay. So yeah, that's the one weaving that I finished
Love
in
that.
the past 2 weeks.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
So you have a lot of stuff going on over there.
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about first?
I have quite a large pile. So let's talk about these first.
Yeah.
I have two very much like product knits, not process. The process of both was like some of my least favorite styles of knitting. So, will you model these for me, please?
Oh, yes.
And you can feel how soft and warm they are. So I made these super fun fingerless mittens. They have been on my, it looks so good with your outfit. They've been on my Ravelry queue for so long, and I bought the yarn at Rhinebeck last year. That's how long I've been planning on making these, and I was like, you know what? Those are so cute. I was like, you know what? I'll just make these, like, the yarn out of my stash and everything. I also almost used this black yarn in like 4 different projects, and I was like, no, I have to save them for my mitts. So I just wanted to like do them and kind of get it done. I love fingerless mitts so much. I have a very small commute that involves like being outside and walking to my work. So I bundle up every day in the winter time, and it really in the fall and spring too. And I just love fingerless mitts so much. Last year I made the Iris mitts by Maven Crafted, and I like abused them, like wore them every single day, and they're still in like wonderful shape, but I just wanted something different. But aren't those like very thick?
Oh my gosh, yes. These are incredible.
Yeah, I'll have to make you like a fun pair of like, would you like fingerless mitts or like closed mitts? Closed mittens.
I think closed mitts.
Closed mitts, yeah. Okay, I'll have to make you a pair because they are like next level. When you have this much color work going on, all the like threads are intertwined in the back, so it's just very like thick and substantial. Let me look real quick to see who this pattern is by, because it's a free pattern on Ravelry. Also,
Even like the details in the thumbs.
Yeah, they're like little spider webs. How cute is that?
There's just so much thought into these. Like this kind of looks like a twill pattern in here, which I love.
Yeah. I just think they're so fun, and it's a free pattern.
This is free?
Yeah, isn't that crazy? So the pattern is called Spooky Pumpkin Mitts by Cat in a Sweater, and this is this person's only pattern on Ravelry, but it's fingering weight. It's a 3-color, like you could totally do some stash stuff with these mitts. I got a mini skein of the orange and a mini skein of the gray, and I had plenty of left, like both left, and then I probably used like maybe 200 yards of the black, maybe, if that. But
is this yarn Miss Babs?
No, this is all, I was the only loser out of our group who didn't get any Miss Babs yarn.
No, I didn't get any Miss Babs.
Oh, okay, I thought you did.
But Christy and Haley went hard.
Yeah, Christy and Haley were like, oh, I'm just like shopping around. And we got to Miss Babs and they were like, ah! like fighting their way through stuff.
And Miss Babs' booth was insane.
Yeah.
You couldn't even get in there. Like you had to wait behind people for 10 minutes until you actually got into like being able to touch the yarn.
That was the only booth where I had to like duck under people to like get places.
I was freaking out.
Yeah, it was bad. So anyway, I got this yarn at Rhinebeck. It's very beautiful. It's all the Good Shepherd, I think, which is just like kind of a random to me yarn brand. But I love how the tones of this orange. Do you see how there's like yellow in it too?
It's like the perfect pumpkin.
Yeah, these are super cute and I love them.
Oh, these are little bats.
Free yes, I know, so cute. Free pattern on Ravelry. I love them. I'm very, very, very excited to wear them. I hate color work. I hate color work on magic loops.
Oh.
That's all of that.
That seems really hard.
Miles of twisted rib. Anyway. So definitely a product knit. I'm very, very, very happy to have them, but it brought me almost no joy to knit.
That's fair.
So that's that.
But you finished them.
I did, and they're so stinking cute. I love them.
They are so cute. Speaking of Halloween, guess what I impulsively bought yesterday?
What?
A ceramic Christmas tree that's Halloween themed.
Like the ones that sit on your mantle that have like the plastic lights in them? Shut up. Where did you find it?
Oh, I'll send you a link.
Please do.
It was only $16.99.
I need it. What is it, like a black tree?
Yeah, it's a black tree. The bulbs are orange. Or are they purple? And then the top is a pumpkin head.
Bree keeps sending me things. This morning she had the audacity to send me a link to a like tattoo flash sheet of like entirely themed with 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge by My Chemical Romance. So I bought it, like I had to. What am I supposed to do? You're gonna put me in this position.
It would be rude if you didn't.
Exactly. So
what else do you got over there?
that was your only finished object, right? Because Bree was on vacation.
Yes.
She wasn't like slacking or anything. Bree's never slacking. So you ready for this beast?
Hefty.
I told the test knitting group that I was gonna just crank up my AC and put it on, so I am gonna put it on after I hold it up.
Ooh.
Look at this. This is the back.
Oh my.
Finally, you can see the fade. All of the stupid photos I took, you couldn't see it at all. I think this is showing up gloriously.
Yeah, you can really see it.
This was my vision. This is exactly what I wanted. I love this.
So oversized.
Yeah. So this is a cardigan. Let me show you the front. Thank you. So cardigan, I'll put it on so you can see it more. But it is oversized. This was a test knit for Ariana. All of this stuff is like on my Instagram and also on my Ravelry page. But I got tagged by the is Taylor eaten?
She's drinking. It's cute.
I know. Nom, 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 nom. So I'll put this bad boy on. I saw that this pattern was being tested, or in testing, which it still is right now. And like 3 people tagged me in it and said, hey, so like when are you knitting this? And I was like, well, you're not wrong. Like I do need to knit it. So I basically just messaged the designer and I was like, can I get on your test knit? And she was like, oh yeah, sure, no problem. What's your email?
Wow.
So sweet. Yeah, I'm like just a test knitting bully pretty much. But this is the cardigan on. I will stand up and do a little like twirl situation
It
here.
looks so comfy.
It's amazing. Like it's so long. It's down, like down there. This is
Oh. It's gonna be amazing for fall when you can wear leggings with it.
I know. I want to wear like t-shirt, leggings, some boots,
Yes.
and then
Yes.
it's so comfy. This is the smallest size, so you can see that there's quite a bit of positive ease, which is cool.
Yeah.
I don't have anything in my wardrobe at all that even looks like this, like
Oh,
knitted or
nice.
not knitted.
Yeah.
So it was really cool, and I wanted, because it was so big, so much yardage. It was in Tarja, which I've never done before, which is the style of color work like across the back. And it was a test knit. I decided to go with acrylic yarn, so it was pretty darn inexpensive. I think it was like $30.
Nice.
I got paint box yarns, Simply DK, in 4 different colors. So I got the black, and then there's 3 colors along the back. And super cheap. I have a ton of yarn left over. I've never used this yarn, and to be honest with you, it's been years since I've knit an acrylic sweater, and I love it.
Sorry, I want to touch
No, it's okay. Isn't it soft, like
Yeah.
for acrylic? So I could, in theory, if I wanted to freak myself out a little bit, put this in the washer and dryer, and it would be fine. I'm not going to do that, but you could, because there's no wool in it at all. So yeah, I just like it.
That's awesome.
I think it's like so very rarely do I envision something and then it turns out exactly as I wanted. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So this is just amazing. I would never knit this pattern again. Ever. Not because I didn't love it, but again, it's a product knit. I also chose to do, like, let me be very clear, I chose to do the entire thing in stockinette stitch, which means I was purling every other row. Like, all of it. The original pattern is done in garter stitch.
Oh, okay.
And I knew that I was doing mine in acrylic, so I couldn't block the garter stitch out, so I was like, oh, you know what, I'll just do it in stockinette, and then it will lay flatter, which will like kind of work out the fact that I couldn't block it, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Anyway, so the point being, I made this a lot more difficult for myself than it had to be, but for the product, for the final piece. This turned out, like I said, exactly how I wanted. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Like, I think this is such a stunning pattern.
Mm-hmm.
I love it so much. Now that I'm sitting in it, I'm not going to take it off because it's just so...
It's so nice. And it's so cool in here.
Do you want me to turn it up?
No.
Or turn that... Okay. I don't want you to be, like, too cold.
Oh my god, no. I love being too cold.
I know, I do too, because then you get to wear sweaters. I'm also, like, not wearing any clothes hardly, so this is fun. But yeah, so I've got a whole Ravelry page dedicated to, like, this sweater and all of my stuff that I did with it, and then the pattern will be coming out, I think, in August. That's when the test knit is over. I'm pretty sure that's when it's coming out.
Nice.
Also, this is a very, 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 very size inclusive pattern.
Love that.
There's a huge array of sizes, and
Nice.
the ease that's built into it really allows for a lot of like wiggle room with everything. So like even if you wanted to knit the smallest size and you're like, Haley's is still a little too big for me, all you have to do is like use fingering weight instead of DK. You know what I mean? Or if you want it bigger, use worsted. Like you can do anything you want with it. It's cool. I also love that whenever you knit like big sweaters like this, like the drop shoulders, because the shoulder is like here, this is like half of the damn sleeve. So by the time you pick up for the sleeves, like you only knit this much instead of like a full length sleeve, you know what I mean? I just love it so much.
So how long did it take you?
15 days.
Nice.
2 weeks. It felt like an eternity because it just wasn't a like travel project.
Mm-hmm.
So it just felt very like stationary.
Yeah.
Because you just have like yarn balls going everywhere. But then once the intarsia is done on the back, like you're just one like main color ball. Oh, I just love it so much. Sorry, I know I've said that like 17 times.
No, it's
but
incredible.
so nice. And you're right, I can't wait to whip out the leggings.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be amazing around Halloween. I love it.
Love it, love it, love it. So that's my second FO. And that took like the bulk of my attention since the last time that we podcasted.
Man, I can't believe you got two very baller projects done.
Thank you. I can't believe it either. I thought that I was working on this for like a month. I don't know.
I understand though.
Oh. So that's it for FOs. That's
Yeah,
all we got.
that's all we got.
What about whips? Do you have any? You have a whip.
I do have a whip.
Tell me about your whip.
I'm actually a little bummed that I didn't get it finished by today. I tried really hard.
What? Or so you're close to being done with it?
Yeah, I have
Oh
one
my
more
God.
repeat.
Bree, stop. Look at this.
This is all tangled, I'm sorry.
What?
So this is really cool for two reasons. One, this is our friend Haley's Utazo shawl.
Yeah.
And another cool reason is that this is Mesa's skein yarn.
Wait, this is Macy's yarn?
Yeah. This is fairy dust.
Macy.
So, yeah.
I
for
looked
two
at this.
reasons.
I was like, wow, this looks a lot like Macy's yarn. I thought you were making this with different yarn.
Well, I did buy different yarn for it, but then I got this in the mail and I was just like, sorry, other yarn.
Yes. Oh my, dude, this looks amazing.
I'm actually very proud of myself.
You should be. This is really awesome.
Because to me, it's looking pretty baller. I tried so hard, but then I slacked off for knitting for 2 days. If I didn't slack off those 2 days, I would have had it done.
2 whole days.
I know. Well, I mean, this is like the fastest I've ever knit something. This is
I know.
done in like a week. That's fast for me.
Do you see like how we get addicted to projects though? Because you're like,
Yeah.
I can get this done in a week. You know.
If I just didn't slack off those 2 days. Okay, anyway. So, Macy's Skeins yarn. If you don't know, Macy of Macy's Skeins podcast is dyeing yarn now. Also,
Obsessed.
our Haley designed this very cute little
Oh
logo.
yeah, I did.
Look how cute it is.
I did.
So this is Macy's Fairy Dust yarn, and this is her Sparkling DK.
Yeah, the
So her Diamond DK base.
Diamond DK, which is 75 superwash, 20% nylon, 5% stellina, which is the sparkly bits in there. Oh my gosh,
This
I
yarn
did
is
a really
beautiful.
good job with this logo.
Yes, she did. Yeah, I love her logo, and she gave like 3 stickers in there, which I'm very excited for.
Yeah, the stickers turned out really nice.
Yeah, so very fun pattern to knit. I believe you knitted one of these. You should wear it the one time to show.
I donated it because I knitted it wrong. Not wrong, but I knitted it in such a way that like these stitches here on mine were so tight that it like curled around itself a lot, and it was just like not cute when I wore it. So I have to re-knit this pattern, but I love this pattern so much.
It's really fun to knit. So I'm having a lot of fun making it.
I love this spine, looks so good.
Thanks. Yeah, the first time I started knitting this before, and I don't know what I was thinking. I accidentally picked up the wrong yarn that I wanted to actually knit it with, and it was leftover yarn from a pattern that I had already made. So I only had a little, like half a ball left, and then I wasn't able to get more because it was like an exclusive like holiday dyed yarn from the lemonade shop, which was great yarn. So I had to like frog that and restart over.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
You are knitting.
I'm knitting. Isn't that crazy? Maybe in August I'll have a shawl and a sweater because I'm almost done. I'm getting close to the end of my sweater, like the body. I only have a couple more inches left, and then I have to do the sleeves, and the sleeves are so small because they're just like
Little.
those little wee sleeves.
Oh my god, Brie, this is gorgeous.
Thanks.
I knew this yarn looked familiar.
It's so
Amazing.
pretty. I love it. I can't stop looking at this yarn. When I saw it on her Instagram, I immediately went to her Etsy shop.
I think that would be beautiful if it had like no sparkle at all. So the sparkle in it makes it just like
Yeah.
totally pop.
Chef kiss. Yeah.
Chef kiss.
So that's my whip. That's what I've been working on all week.
Where did that project bag come from? Also, you should probably show everyone the project bag because it's like very cute.
I can get this in there. Sorry, you guys were watching me struggle. This is Woodsy in the Wild project bag. I got this during our Halloween update. It's so cute.
These little gravestones on it.
Gravestone.
So cute.
It says rest in peace, BRB, and oops. Bye. Boo.
Bye.
I love when people release their Halloween stuff. I go hard. I just buy it all.
Did you see that At Home has their Halloween stuff out?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you want to go sometime soon.
I was there recently, and I am not a big fan of their Halloween line this year. It's a little, like, not trashy. It looks a little, like, tacky.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. But, yeah. So, I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
The amount of pride I'm feeling in my soul right now is indescribable.
I'll have it done I'll wear it next time.
Oh my god.
Isn't that crazy? I tried so hard to say it last night. I was like, I just can't do it anymore.
Those that colorway has so many cool colors in it. It'll go with everything.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And it's like mainly purple. I don't have anything like a shawl or anything that's mainly purple.
Yeah.
I love purple. I'm so excited.
Good job.
Yay! So yeah, I see you're working on something that's very soft over there.
Yes. So I'm like queen of test knits lately, which I'm usually not. I'm usually the one holding the test knit.
Woo.
I am honored to be testing this right now. So let me tell you about it. First of all, this is the thing. It's gonna be like stretched out like real far because it's knitted on size 1 million knitting needles. But look how beautiful this stitch pattern is. I'm gonna pull up a picture of the pattern photo. I'm doing backup. I signed up to be like a regular test knitter for a very, 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 very talented designer. She is Our Widow on Instagram, and I have never in all my days seen someone that I like identify so much with.
She is incredible. When you shared this, I didn't realize that it was mohair.
Yes. So this is the pattern photo. Oh my god. Her Instagram is insane. Sorry, I'm like on my table right now because it's so big. She makes stuff like this.
Incredible.
So cool. And she has never really like designed patterns before. Oh my god, she's so beautiful. She's never really like designed patterns before, but like she designs all her stuff. I mean, like she never has written patterns for the public, like for the masses.
Oh, okay.
So this is a big deal. And whenever she put up a call for like test knitters on her Instagram, I was like, I wasn't even done with the mittens. I had just signed up to do this cardigan. And I was like, well, I can't say no to this.
Yeah.
So I messaged her and I was like, hey man, this is my dream. Like
It would be an honor.
It would be
Please.
Truly. So she said, I would love for you to test knit for me. And I was like, oh. So this was the first item that she wanted to test for. This is the Widow's Web scarf. And it's like kind of like a scarf shawl type situation. It has the coolest construction ever. So these lace panels will like open up and bloom and everything when you block it, which is gonna look sick. But this is the first half of it. So you do a provisional cast on. You can see my goofy neon green yarn is here. And then you work this way and then you cast off. And there's a way that you cast off and like pull on some threads and it gives it like a cool scraggly, like spooky looking edge. Then you pick up these stitches and work the other way and do the same thing. So instead of having one cast on edge and one like scraggly finish like bind off edge, you can have two of the same like bind off effects. You know, because whenever you cast on and bind off, it's very challenging to get them to look exactly the same. So I love this idea. So I'm almost done with this first half. So this looks really like short for a shawl, but if I'm pulling on it this much and it's already this wide, imagine whenever I block it, you know, this is the small size. So I'll do a couple more repeats of the pattern this way and then a cool like that loopy edging bind off thing. and then just pick up the stitches here, work the opposite direction, and then pretty much repeat it. But this is 38 stitches.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
So this is in my eye is what it is. It got caught on all my like face, like nose, metal stuff. This is a kid silk mohair. So whenever she was telling us about this first pattern that she needed tested, she was like, it's kind of like a mohair, and it's technically a lace weight, but the core of the yarn is very thick. So like, see how at first glance you're like, oh, this is mohair, but feel how thick this is.
It's pretty thick.
Because the mohair is so like substantial, it definitely gives like an added thickness to it. Like there's no way this is lace weight. So I didn't use the exact yarn brand that she called for, but I think I have a pretty darn like similar effect. And a couple people are doing in the test group like thinner yarns or like 2 thinner yarns held together. So it's just like super cool. But
yeah.
I think this is awesome, and it's super like fluffy and beautiful. I also had a mesh long sleeve top, not unlike the one I'm wearing, in 2006 that I got from Hot Topic, and it had like the mesh print and then like spider webs on it.
Ooh.
And the thumb holes. So this is just taking me back a little bit of nostalgia here.
I love it.
So I'm quite excited. I think this will be very beautiful. I think maybe if I'm gonna finish this by next episode. Maybe if I remember, I'll wear it with like a tank top.
Ooh, spicy.
Very spicy. So anyway, that's my very long, drawn out description of my current whip.
I love how you are so zeroed in on like the gothic knits now. Like you are just knocking it out of the park.
Cranked it up a little bit. But I'm just having so much more fun with knitting stuff that I like.
Yeah.
It's just really, you really have to like do some digging if you are not like, and I'm sure you feel this way too because you're like outside. If you're not on like the mainstream, like walking down that pathway of like cute, modern, like knitting and crocheting and weaving, like you really got to do some digging to like find cool stuff or like ways to make it your own, or you know what I mean? Like it's just crazy, and that's not anybody's fault. It's like my fault as someone who is a designer. Like I need to work towards putting more spooky patterns and stuff out into the universe, because surely I'm not the only person who feels this way. But anyway, it's my tangent. That's how I feel about that.
I love it.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. We have some seriously cool whips.
Yeah, we do.
And I have mohair in my eyeball.
Where'd you get the mohair?
This mohair?
Yeah.
I've had this for a really long time, actually.
Oh.
I got it from Dyed in the Wool.
Oh.
In like up on Babcock Boulevard.
Yeah. Yeah, you haven't been there for a while.
I have not. There is a store in like the northern part of Pittsburgh called Dyed in the Wool, and they have the best mohair selection of any store in Pittsburgh.
They do.
And I don't know why. I don't think that they intended to. It's just like a happenstance kind of thing. But like,
They have a ton of
seriously,
mohair.
yeah. So,
Also,
love it.
for anyone in the Pittsburgh area is a weaver looking for robing, they have robing as well.
Oh, okay,
They
that's
have a
cool.
whole, like wall of different color robing.
I didn't know that. Maybe I didn't notice that the last time I was in there.
She's it's the only yarn shop that they actually have. They sell rigid heddle looms there. Well, Katie Knott started selling a rigid heddle loom, but they have like multiple ones there, and they also like are very. I don't know if they have spinning classes, but they do have spinning wheels there that you can buy.
Wow, that's cool. That's different.
Yeah, which is just nice.
Yeah.
If I ever need roving in like a pinch, I always go there because it's so technically the closest yarn store to me.
I don't get up there often because I'm not like, I don't live anywhere near the north, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Fun fact. Cool.
We have a lot of yarn to talk about.
Yeah, we have a lot of yarn to talk about. Do you want to talk about your jar yarn?
Yes. So I did another solar dye, and this was, I think this is a sport weight yarn, superwash merino. And this did not turn out how I thought it was going to turn out. But I don't know what I did. I must have messed it up putting it in the jar or something. Maybe I got too excited.
You forgot something?
No, it was definitely in there.
Okay.
So this was dyed with heather and cochineal. And the heather is a peach, which it did turn out very peachy. But then it also, the cochineal was supposed to be like a pink. And
I don't see any pink.
There's no pink. Yeah. But I mean, it was fun. I really enjoy the solar dyeing. I really need to look into more about it because I have no idea why the cochineal just wouldn't stick. Because it was in there. I promise it was in there. Because I washed it out. I saw it.
If you followed like Bree's stories at all, you saw that jar was like
pink.
This color, like vibrant.
So yeah, I don't know what I did. Because even when as soon as I pulled it out, like and put it into the tub of water to wash it,
you're like, oh.
Like it was dripping pink, but it was like, oh, that's not pink though. The yarn was not pink. So I don't know if it just.
I don't know.
But yeah, it's a very peach now. Very peach. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take a little. Well, I'm not gonna do any more solar dyeing until after I move. But I have some different colors that I want to do. But I'm gonna try to buy some cochineal and just try to dye cochineal yarn without any other mixture and see how that turns out.
Yeah. Have you thought about messaging the person who makes those and saying like, hey, have you seen this before? Like, do you know what it could be?
She commented on, because there's like little spots of pink.
Yeah, I see like it's been in the same room as pink sometime.
Sometimes. She commented on my post because I posted about it on my feed and she was like, huh, that's weird. Maybe I need to include more cochineal.
Okay. Yeah, maybe that's it.
But I think it might have been something on my end that I just... I don't know. That heather, though, was very, very potent.
Yeah. Maybe that was it. Maybe the heather was too potent.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. So
it's still a beautiful, like, butter yellow. Actually, with this, I don't know if it's, like, this outfit or whatever, but, like, this would look beautiful as a hat.
It would be really pretty, yeah. I do, because I like it because I don't have any color like this in my stash at all. So I generally do like the color. I was just a little sad that it's not peach and pink because that would have been really pretty. But it's still very pretty. So there's that.
Very nice.
So yeah, I guess this is a finished object as well since I dyed it.
It totally is.
Yeah. Yay!
I have a cool yarn thing to talk about.
Oh, I love cool yarn things.
So my friend...
Oh my goodness.
Victoria. Oh my god.
I love Victoria.
Victoria. So I have been... Don't look at that yet. Okay. I have been like just kind of on the down low, like designing yarn dyers logos. Mm-hmm. So if you are a yarn dyer and you can't afford to have a real designer design your logo, go to my Instagram and I put a thing in my highlights of all the yarn logos I've designed. I've done Foster's Fibers, which was super easy. It was just like a text one.
Oh,
but
did you? Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I designed Foster's Fibers, Mace of Skeins, and then also the Pearl Scout, the yarn that I have here, I got after she got them printed and everything. But all of the logos are in my highlights if you want to go take a peek at them.
I love it.
And I am doing logo design for the moment right now for either real people money or a sweater's quantity of yarn. Whichever floats your boat. I'm open to suggestion here. So all of this yarn I got from Victoria. I paid for one of them. So just put that out there for you guys because I designed a logo.
So eyeing this one up.
She dyes natural. Like
does she?
Yes, these are all natural dyes.
Wow.
Seriously crazy. So Victoria is so talented. So I'm just gonna rattle through the skeins that I got because I love all of them. Love, love, love them. So this is Diana. They're also all either like anime or Sailor Moon inspired. So this is like Diana from Sailor Moon.
I love this one.
How beautiful is this?
I love this color. I've been eyeing up this yarn.
She's like the queen of tonal goodness. Like, I don't know. She's just so good. It has like the I can't wait to knit with this. Like, I think it's going to knit up so stunningly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love it, I love it, I love it. Also, how soft is that?
It's so soft. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. So that one is DK 75 superwash merino, 25% nylon, and 245 yarn. So that's a nice size skein.
I feel like our camera's picking up the color very well.
Yeah. This one, which is going to be a pair of socks. I picked this one out myself. This is Sailor Mars, which totes approps. Sailor Mars Starry Superwash fingering, 75-25. Just the fingering base. And this is 462 yards, so this is hefty. But look at this like purpley color in here. There's like the red and black, but I just love it. I love it, I love it. I want to make a pair of socks and then put it like wear it with this cardigan.
Yeah.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah, that would be pretty.
So nice. So I love that. Oh, also Victoria is doing, she's doing a test of this sweater too.
Oh, really?
And hers is
she
all
was selling kits.
light pink and the moons are black. I know. It looks so nice. It's beautiful.
She was selling kits. I wonder are they still available?
Yeah.
There you go.
So then about this one. This is, the base is a little different because it's like a more rustic kind of like natural base, and I think I have misplaced the tag, but this is Cherry Blues, and I'm not sure if this was inspired by any specific character, but like look how beautiful.
It's so thick.
I love blue that's like an icy blue, but I think this is like a dusty icy blue.
Yeah.
I just think this is so pretty. It's like blue gray.
Oh
I want to knit myself, I think a hat from that.
Ooh.
Because I think it would look pretty with my hair being so dark.
Yes.
And then maybe like a black pom-pom.
Oh boy.
So that's really pretty. And then there's a little something for Brienne.
Me!
Yeah, she said this for you. She said, do you think Brie would and I was like, yeah, Brie would love that.
I'm gonna cry.
So she sent that for you. That's magical, girl, which I also thought was appropriate.
Thank you so much, Victoria.
Isn't it soft?
Oh, it's so softy. I'm so excited.
It matches your shirt perfectly. It's like literally the same
vibe
color.
today.
I love it.
Oh, I love it so much. So this is Superwash DK.
Yes, and it's 100% merino, so like level 10 soft.
Oh my goodness. Thank you.
And now that you're a knitter, you can knit with it.
I know.
Oh, and she sent us these. Here you go. Here's one. These are mini skeins of her.
Oh, I love this one.
It's called Transformation Sequence, and this is inspired by like this scene where Sailor Moon transforms like from girl to Sailor Moon.
And it's beautiful.
It's so pretty. I love it so much. This is gonna go in my blankie, my crochet striped blanket.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to weave with mine.
Yeah.
Oh man, these are so pretty.
So I
can't believe these are all natural.
I know. And for you guys, because you will also love it, she is giving a 15% off coupon for the month of right now into the end of August. So she has, the coupon code is Woolies15 for 15% off. It works for everything except her moon cardigan kits, which are like the kits she's put together for this sweater. She also has an advent calendar, like pre-order thing. It will not work for these two, but any kind of like single skein, if you want to try it, you need to.
Yeah, her advent that she's doing is a Halloween advent, but it's all Sailor Moon characters.
Yeah.
So that is going to be beautiful.
So if you've already got your like November, December advent calendar, fear not, because this is October.
Treat yourself. I'm definitely gonna get that. I was waiting until I got back from vacation. I'm so excited.
She's seriously like dyeing the coolest stuff, and it's different than like I don't have a lot of like very naturally dyed stuff, so I love all of this. Like I truly cannot wait.
That's
her
so pretty.
bases are awesome.
Yes, they really are.
All of her like these tags, her new tags. The little like note cards and everything she puts in are all like on recycled cardboard.
Ooh.
She's looking into like continuing to do more sustainable like packaging and stuff. So
love it.
Thanks, Victoria.
That's
so
awesome.
She is Pearl Scout Yarns on Instagram, and just the most beautiful stuff.
Yes. Yeah, she's dabbling in everything. She's weaving. She's looking at spinning.
She bought a bunch of stuff from your moving sale.
She did, yeah. She's a weaver now.
Yeah. She's got the fever.
She's got the fever.
She's feeling sick. Yeah.
Man.
What about your softy boys?
Oh, what softy boys should I talk about first?
The two you got on vacay.
So I went down to Asheville for a week. We had this trip planned since last year, and it did not go like as planned because we're in a pandemic. But it was nice because I got to spend a whole week in a cabin that had a pool, and we just did some hiking, and then we did some takeout from like some local breweries to take back, which was really nice. But when we went to one, this place was next door.
Well, now I have to go. Obviously.
Crap, I forgot the card, which store it was called, but I will post about these to say what store it is.
Yeah.
But this the only yarn store that was open, so I went in there. But these are all hand spun yarns from Fiber Distinctions in Franklin, North Carolina. So, which is really cool. And I only limited myself to 2, but look how pretty these are.
They're so fun.
So I got I really like this one because it's very fall, and I really like to make like Halloween fall weaving, so I'll save it from then. And then I just loved how bright and blocky this one is. What did you say it was? It was like
I said
70s roller.
70s by the pool, like beach party with people rollerblading.
It's so pretty. I just love like the teal and the orange and the yellow and the green.
Love this texture.
Right? It's gonna be so much fun to weave with. That's okay. Yeah, I had to get these. And I limited myself to only 2 skeins
You did
of
really
yarn.
good. I'm
I
really
did
proud
really
of
good.
you.
Yeah, I was just like, I could buy all 8 of them that they have in the store right now. Or I can only buy 2. But yeah, I always like to go to yarn shops when I go on vacation because then I get like yarn that you can't get in Pittsburgh.
Yeah. It's your souvenir then instead of a stinky old t-shirt.
Yeah, I always that's like my souvenir. Every single time we travel, I'm like, David, we have to go to the yarn shop.
Yeah. Chris
Sorry.
always says I won't leave the house unless there's a yarn shop to go to.
It's so true.
You know.
It's worth it
Not
though.
wrong. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
I'm very excited too.
I can't wait to weave with them. I have been, I sold a bunch of yarn for my moving sale, but then I've also bought a lot of yarn. There was one person who purchased from my moving sale, Rogue Weaving. She saw that I was buying yarn because I posted about it on my stories, and she's like, "Oh, good, you're buying more. That means you'll have another sale." So yeah, probably.
You never know.
You never know. So yeah,
Love those.
I see something very exciting over there.
Yes. So, crinkle alert. If you're an anti-crinkler, you can just mute us for a second. All right. So, Mace of Skeins. We've both got the belt. First of all, I actually have to unwrap this.
Do you want me to wrap this one?
I'm gonna leave those in there because I actually have 6 of those total.
Ooh.
This is for you.
Oh my god, this is the best day ever.
I know.
Oh.
This is for me, and this is to give away later sometime. We're gonna put it in a pile and hold on to it because holy moly, how pretty is this?
It's so pretty.
So,
oh, that's sparkly. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty.
feel how soft this is.
Oh my goodness.
Also, that and the Magical Girl would look dope together. Look at like this spot right here.
Ooh. I'm gonna have to find a cool project.
So Mace of Skeins, my best girlfriend from Texas, she sent me some stuff too because she's the best. So I designed her logo. She dyed me up a sweater's quantity of the following yarn. I have 6 of these total. So this is called Galactic Goth. I named the colorway.
I was gonna say, did you name that?
I did. And she basically sent me like a chart of all of the dye colors that she had, and she was like, pick whatever you want and I'll like put them together. And it's on a sparkle base, so it's probably really difficult to see because it's in the packaging, but I'm not taking it out because I have to store it.
Oh my goodness.
But like how absolutely like no words stunning.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Is this color gonna be in our shop someday?
I think it is.
Oh, okay. Or is it a...
Macy, you tell us. I think she said she's going to do it again. So
it's really pretty.
It's really nice.
I cannot wait to see what you make with that.
If there's 200, hold on. Let's find out how many yards I have of this. 231 times 6, I have 1,386 yards of Galactic Goth. So I have to find a really beautiful sweater pattern.
Yes.
I'm so excited to knit with that. That's also Diamond DK base, so that's the same that you're knitting your Utazo shawl on.
And the same as this one.
And the same as that one. I picked that out she dyed that for you. I picked the base.
Oh.
But that was like Brienne inspired.
Really?
Yeah. I know.
Oh.
Everyone loves you so much.
Oh, so sweet.
So we are blessed. And then this, she just dyed this up for me out of the kindness of her heart. This is Purple Dragon Martini, which I didn't know what that was. I googled it, but this is legit the exact color of Purple Dragon Martinis.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're so fun. And this is her Full House lace base. It is 74% baby Surrey alpaca, 26% silk.
Softy.
Yeah, like the softiest softy boy. So I can't look how thin that is. I love it.
Well, I can't wait to see what you make with that.
So I love this kind of purple because, not that I don't love this one, I love like more bluey purples, like what's in here, and that's more I think of like a warm purple.
Yeah.
This one that we're going to give away down the line, this is her diamond fingering weight base, and it is 75% super wash merino, 28% nylon, 20% nylon, sorry, I can't read, and then 5% stellina. And this would be perfect for fun socks or color work, or anything,
So
because
sparkly.
it's so pretty. Yes, so pretty. The sparkle is so very for real with this one. Macy is like really kicking ass with the yarn
She's
dye.
incredibly talented.
And she's like just pulled it out of nowhere. She's like, I think I'm gonna start dyeing yarn. She got an order from one person recently for 12 skeins of yarn. Yeah. And then she sold out of a couple colorways. She's like waiting on yarn to come in. Like she's just, people are beating down her door for the yarn, and that's the dream, you know?
That's amazing.
So much good stuff from Macy. We love Macy. Macy also has a podcast, which is hilarious because
She's
like
hilarious.
this level of like back and forth, like banter, haha, funny, Macy can just like generate on her own. It's hilarious. So, love her. She's so talented.
These are incredible.
It was her no, it was not her birthday recently. It's going to be her birthday on the 31st of July. Go wish her a happy birthday. And I got her a birthday present that came in the mail yesterday. I got her a custom dye apron that says Mace of Skeins on it.
I love
It's a
it.
pretty good birthday present. I'm just saying. I said you probably needed more yarn, like a hole in the head. So there's a non-yarn related thing.
That's true. That's true.
But anyway, I literally can't stop touching it.
It's so soft. Do you have an idea what you can make with that?
I know you can hold it with yarn like you would do with a mohair. I think I want to hold it with a fingering weight and try to get like maybe a DK or sport weight something. But like see the corner, how this is like warm right here, and then like it's kind of cool. This is gonna do some fun like tone. Like I just truly can't wait. I think this will look really nice as a cowl.
Ooh,
or a hat.
yes. Either, yeah.
Or skin crown.
I just love that shade. I love all this yarn. Also, for Mace of Skeins and Pearl Scout yarn, it's important to support like small business dyers, especially during this time with the pandemic, because I'm just gonna say that times are hard for everyone.
Yeah.
So if you could support them right now, that would be really, really awesome. If you can, like, if you can't afford it, that's okay. But if you have some extra money and you want to buy some yarn, going to these small dyers is very important during this time. So
I would
just want to throw that out there.
Definitely agree. Yeah. Wow, we are like very lucky.
We are very lucky. Oh my goodness.
And it would not be an episode of the Woolies podcast if we did not talk about Anne-Marie. So why don't we transition to those yarns, because oh my goodness.
I only brought half of them. I felt like I was bringing too much. So I'm going to talk about this here. I'm going to tell you this now. Anne-Marie told me the other day that she loves to watch our podcast because it feels like she's hanging out with us.
Stop! I cried. Come
Like,
hang out with
I
us.
shed some tears. It was so sweet. But Anne-Marie is making these fiber packs, which is just incredible. I talked about this last time. If you get one of these fiber packs, it's a really good deal to add some gorgeous, unique hand-spun yarn to your stash.
Yeah.
That's great for weaving, knitting, whatever you want to do with it. I love these ones. Like, oh, look at them. They're so pretty.
These are like all in the same family.
Yes.
Like sisters, not twins.
Like, I need to figure out the most perfect thing. This one might be a weaving just for me personally. I might not be able to sell this one. Maybe this one too. I just want to be at the beach with this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, she has a bunch of these like different ones. These packs in her the blueberry Pop-Tart. Sorry, I got sidetracked.
Is that what she named it?
No, but I told her that to remind me. She's like, wow, you're really stuck on
I
those,
saw
aren't you?
that
I'm like,
comment.
yes.
I was like laughing to myself because she was like, you just talked about that on the podcast. Like, do you think you need a blueberry Pop-Tart?
Yes. But she has all these fiber bundles in her shop. And another thing, why it's important to support these small people, it's very hard for everyone right now. So again, if you can support a small business and like a spinner to buy your yarn over going to like Michael's or something, or you know, a big company, please do. Anne-Marie really needs a new spinning wheel, so if you can support her, I'm just throwing that out there. Sorry, Anne-Marie, please don't hate me, but you need a new spinning wheel.
Hey, she needs a new spinning wheel. She needs a new spinning wheel.
If you want Anne-Marie to continue to make yarn like this, please help her out. So her yarns are amazing. They're so much fun to work with. They're so much fun to weave with. Even to knit with. You knitted with her yarn before.
So
I not.
amazing. And not only is it amazing like this, but after you wash and block it, oh my Lanta, gorgeous. Like beautiful, beautiful, super soft.
Love it. So
Love it.
Yeah, I'm very excited about these. These got delivered when I was on vacation. I was just like, I need to get home.
I just love this. Like these are all unexpected colors like together.
Mm-hmm. Anne-Marie is so good with color theory. Like the color combos that she puts together is just incredible. They're all so pretty. I love them. But yeah, there was another pack that I also got, but it was like, I feel like I'm bringing too much yarn to talk about.
You are never bringing too much. You say that every episode. You're never bringing too much yarn.
By the time I'm not like all unpacked, I really think I'm gonna have a whole shelf in my bookshelf of all Anne-Marie yarn.
Yeah. Loom and Thistle section.
It's embarrassing, but I feel honored.
We got the fever.
I got the fever.
I can't stop looking at my hair. Look how light it is. Do you see, like on the camera, do you see how light like this section is right here?
Oh, your roots are coming in.
Oh god.
Girl, I feel ya.
Yours looks fine though because your hair is so light. I look like I'm going bald.
You do not.
My hair is like actually blonde when it comes in, which is why it looks so ridiculous right now. I'm so sorry. I'm talking about my hair.
See, people with darker hair, when their natural roots come in, I feel like you could never see it, but people with lighter hair, when their roots come in, you can definitely see it.
I
can't see it.
You can't see it?
No, unless you point it out, and that's the only way that I knew. Like, if I was just looking at you, I had no idea. I promise. You're fine. Times are hard.
I know, times are hard. I got a haircut yesterday. I got it trimmed, which you can't tell, which is perfect. That's like my kind of haircut. Is whenever you leave and you feel like it looks exactly the same. And oh my god, it was so nice. Like, thank goodness. I had to like sign a waiver and get my temperature checked and stuff. It was like wow.
Oh, did you go to Swank?
Yeah, I did. I love Swank. Love them. Wow, I think that's all I have.
Wow, we talked a lot about a lot of yarn.
Yeah.
Oh, so we announced. Should we wait to do the giveaway on Instagram? Okay.
We have a giveaway winner. We're not going to put it here because that's the Woolies podcast curse.
Sorry. Yeah, we have a problem. Well, we do have one more thing to talk about real quick.
Oh, yes.
About a teacher giveaway.
Let's talk about this. This is fine. This is not involved in the curse because we're not announcing a winner.
Yes.
We only have the Woolies curse whenever we announce a winner.
So we're
this is
doing
like a charcuterie board of weaving supplies.
We are doing a weaving giveaway. Woo!
That's awesome because we never do weaving
No.
centered things.
I'm so excited. So
beautiful.
well, I mean, I guess you can do whatever you want with this. But it is like a weaving kit. So I reached out to Scout Woven, which she has an Etsy shop, and you probably all know about her for her rope. And she has roving that she sells, vintage ribbon, and velvet. She's a velvet queen. I reached out to her and I asked her if we could do a giveaway with one of her fiber bundles, and she said yes. So
that's so nice. I didn't realize that. That's adorable.
Yeah, I picked out this color combo because I like how it's neutral but also bright. And what I really liked about this is she has these vintage ribbons yet. I bought a bunch for myself too. I haven't made anything with it, but I have big plans too. So this will make you probably enough to make you a medium-sized weaving.
Yeah.
And there is 3 colors of rope in here, which is a lot of fun. I don't weave a whole lot with rope, but it is fun to weave with. So there's plenty of ideas that you can do with this. And then there is some softy like wool, and some roving.
This is so beautiful. This looks like I do this every episode where I make some asinine comparison to some yarn colored universe. This looks like the perfect dollop of toothpaste.
Huh.
Like the most beautiful shape. I feel like this is such a nice hank. It's so perfect. It's very like.
When people put roving and like little hanks like that,
I think it's so cute.
Yeah, it's so cute. I'm always just so impressed.
This color is beautiful. I love this whole palette.
I know. When I got it, I was just
it's so you. You're such a.
When I got it in the mail, I was just like,
style queen.
Do I keep it for myself? And not
I know, that's everything.
But no, we're going to give it away. I'm very excited to give this away. We're going to be doing this one on our Instagram feed.
We know a lot of weavers don't have Ravelry.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
We haven't hashed out the details yet, but just so you know, keep your eyes out for this. We will have it up probably next week.
Yeah. And if you are not a weaver and you want to enter for this anyway, like Bree said, you can do so much with it. Or if you want to learn how to weave, all you would need to get to make a weaving, like if you have no loom, would be an embroidery hoop and some cotton like thready yarn.
Yeah,
you probably have all the other supplies.
Yeah, you can go to any craft store and get just like a thin cotton yarn and also an embroidery hoop, and there you go. You can make yourself a circle loom, then weave right onto that loom, and it would say on that loom. So that's definitely an option that you can do, and that will cost you like $4.
Yeah.
Unless the part is going to be the cotton to get, so that's probably going to be like what?
$3.
$3, $1 for the embroidery hoop. Boom, there you go. Also, if you win this and you have any questions about like where you can get a loom or anything, just message me and I can point you in some directions. Or if you need some ideas of how to make a DIY loom, also message me and I can put you in the right direction. But if you already have a loom, great.
Can I talk about one more thing that's not fiber related, but we're talking about small businesses?
Yes.
Okay. I want to put a plug out there for my friend Leah. She does. Let me just try to explain. So I'm staring. We're in my dining room, by the way. I'm staring at this blank ass wall because there's nothing on here. Oh yes. Sorry, let's keep my fruit in here. A little dusty. So my friend Leah is Dried Up Dreams on Instagram, and she does, like, I'm confident if you've gotten this far in the podcast and you like mine and Bree's respective styles, I'm confident that you'll love her stuff. She makes like pressed flower things. So like this is my fruit bowl that I keep on my dining room table that usually holds bananas and my avocados and stuff. But this is like a glass bowl with resin, and these are like real flowers pressed into this. So gorgeous. These were flowers that I had in my house, and I gave them to her, and she pressed this for me. She's just so talented. So
that's awesome.
I messaged her a couple of months ago, And I said, hi, I have a very, very, very blank wall in my dining room. And I quite honestly don't want to hang anything in here unless you make it. Will you make me something? And she said, yeah, I will. So I was like, woo, perfect. So this is the wall where soon Leah will grace me with one of her beautiful pieces of art. I bought this frame. It's like this tall all the way around. Spray painted it black. It's like super gothed out. It's sick. She is going to make me something. And these are the flowers that I know.
Ooh.
These like a little sample pick of the flowers that she chose.
So pretty.
She just gets me. So she has like items for sale on her Instagram. Her Instagram is Dried Up Dreams. And they're just so beautiful. Like everything she does. Look at that capsule.
I know. I love following her.
I forgot.
They're so cute.
She just makes like the coolest stuff ever. So another small business that you can support. I love this too. The little pour.
Yes, that's amazing.
So beautiful. If you're into like cool kind of like goth cottagecore stuff.
Cottagecore. I love that.
Cottagecore. If you don't know what cottagecore is, you should Google it. But
You're getting an Amazon package, I think.
I hope not. I don't shop at Amazon.
Oh, well, it's just parked on the side of your house.
Yeah, I hate Amazon. And Jeff Bezos. Anyway, I don't shop there. So, anyway, I just wanted to give a shout out. And also, the next time we film here, I think I dropped the frame off at her apartment, like this weekend. So it's feeling very real to me right now.
I'm so excited to see someday.
I'm so excited. She just totally gets me, gets my style, gets like my vision and everything. Let me see, last thing, I'm sorry. I'm gonna see if I can find a picture of the frame because I know I have one.
So yeah, shop small.
small.
Don't shop at Amazon. Everything you get on Amazon, you get at a small business.
Honestly, this is the frame before I almost said before I dyed it. Before I painted it, this was the frame. Isn't that cool?
Ooh.
It's like legit inches thick. It's huge.
I love it.
I dropped it off and then she messaged me a couple hours later and was like, this is like legit. I said, yeah, it is. Huge. So, anyway, we've talked about so many amazing small business owners this time around. So like Brie said, if you can support your $10, $15, $20, whatever amount of money you purchase makes a world of difference. And Anne-Marie needs a new spinning wheel, so
Please help her.
duh, like it's a no-brainer.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, that's all I have, and I'm almost out of Turner, so
I've been talking too much. Chug!
chug. We're not gonna do that. We could, but we're not going to.
That's a different podcast.
I was gonna say we're gonna attract the wrong audience here. So cool. Next episode is going to be episode 13, which is woo.
Should we do a spooky podcast?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you wear black for the next podcast?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Turn
Let's do
up events.
spooky.
Oh, wait. What if like we switch and you dress up really colorful and I dress up
Bree
gothic?
just ruined our Halloween idea.
Okay.
For that, no.
I was like,
let's do it for
like-
episode
like-
13. Let's do it.
Yeah, Freaky Friday, Friday 13th.
Yes, we're gonna do next episode is Freaky Friday the 13th. Whether or not it's Friday the 13th, I don't care. We're still gonna do it.
I'm wearing
I love
black
it.
lipstick and everything.
I have a light colored wig. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I also have giant earrings. Okay, all right, we gotta go because I'm gonna ruin the whole surprise. So Friday the 13th. Episode 13, next podcast. Stay tuned on our Instagram for this giveaway that's coming. Follow Mace of Skeins. Follow Lumen Thistle. Follow Pearl Scout Yarns. Don't forget Pearl Scout Yarns. Woolies 15, 15% off through the end of August.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.